Hey everybody, it's Wellness Wednesdays. I'm always so excited during these days. It's my favorite day of the week where we come together as a tribe, as a crew, as a family in collaboration of health and wholeness. So I have a familiar face here. We are on part 3 of a 3-part series. Dr. Marika Martin, she
Hello.
be there. She doesn't have any introductions, but I will give her one as soon as we do a little bit of housekeeping. So here on Wellness Wednesdays, you guys know that this is brought to you by EdLyn Essentials. And we're here to just collaborate, just to share ways that we can live healthy, live happy. This is never to replace you going to see your doctor. And so I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. So the other thing we always say is we're very low maintenance. The only thing we want you to do is engage, comment, and then share, because you never ever know when this information might help set another person free. So we're trying to build a collaboration where we're all living our best life. So now that we have our housekeeping out the way, if you're already on board, I want to see if I can go ahead and change the settings so that you can share the feed right now. And then I'll do my introductions with Dr. Martin. Woohoo! Okay. Edit privacy, public. All right, guys, you should be able to share it now on your feed so that you can let people hear it live, and then you can even share it after our broadcast. So Dr. Martin is here. She's again doing a 3-part series for us that's really around healing and reconnecting, reconnecting with our partners, our loved ones, ourselves. And today we're going to be talking about too busy to kiss. As you can see, Dr. Martin, in terms of her background, she has a master's degree, a doctorate. She is thebomb.com. She specializes in family and marriage counseling. So she has so much great information and great tips to help us to find out that we're actually not too busy to kiss. So welcome, Dr. Martin.
Thank you very much. I'm really, really delighted to be here again and talking about this topic, especially coming up uh, on the holiday, Valentine's Day, and really opening up our creative juices on how we can connect with our partner, even though it feels like we're too busy and we're bogged down by our work life, our family life, but really connecting with our partner. And so I have a couple of fun tips on how you can create, how you can be creative, how you can be fun, how it can just wake things up, and you'll be surprised how something that I say you should be able to do.
Okay. Okay. I know you have some tips. So you have 8 tips that you can share with us and how we can find the time, even if our busy, crazy schedules, right? Because I think that's the first thing we say is like, oh my gosh, I have the kids, I have a side job, I have all this going on, and I don't have the time nor the patience
Right.
to fit it in. But you give us tips that are actually part of our life and that we can just incorporate. So, what's the first tip you have for us?
The first tip would be writing a love note. And I stress writing a love note because just in this age, just with text messages and social media and all those things, writing your partner a note. This can go on your partner's lunch, this can go by the dinner plate, and this can even go on the mirror in the bathroom. Just something that says, I love you, I'm thinking about you, have a great day, babe. Oh, you look sexy. Anything, oh, you smell good. Just something like that to send your partner on your way. Or how nice would it be to wake up to, oh my gosh, look at this love note, a post-it.
Yeah.
And post-its are really nice. Nice bright color post-it. Or I open my lunch, I'm having a bad day, and I get a note from my mate.
So don't write a note to say pick up the.
No, no.
Don't write the note to say you need batteries. Uh,
No.
so
No honey-do list.
okay, okay.
No honey-do list. Absolutely not.
Affirmations. Connie says affirmations. I totally agree. She says to write and write it on a mirror and lipstick.
That is
Love
excellent.
that. Good idea. I love
Yes.
that one.
Absolutely.
Okay, so write a note, post it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Yeah.
And then just imagine the phone call or how your mate will feel outright, connecting to you just because of that one thoughtful gesture.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then going back to technology. So I'm not really a technology person. However, I have come across something that's more people are probably more familiar with, but it's Marco Polo. And I'm not supporting one line or the other. I'm just familiar with that one. And it's a video chat. And how nice would it be? You record a video and then your partner gets to play it. And again, you're saying something nice and you get to see your partner's cute face.
And then you share the video. I think it's just between the two of you. It's not like it's on social
Right.
media and it's not in your phone or it's not somewhere where, if you decide to get frisky, then you don't have to worry about your kids swiping through your photos to find something. So I love that.
Right. I'm not promoting anything else.
We know you're Miss Tech Savvy and you're not. We get it. But I mean, I think there's a lot of them out there. If anybody's out there who's watching and they know of any other apps that are for couples or for you to, Jamisa says she loves Marco Polo. It's a great idea, great app. So if anybody has any other suggestions, then, definitely toss them out. We love it. So notes, we already went through 2. So note, apps, use technology.
Yes.
Nisha says yes. It's no kids swiping photos.
Yeah. Right. So we don't want any special photos.
Yeah, we don't want it.
So something else that's nice is sharing a dessert together.
Okay.
And that's really cute because you get to share it. It's intimate, you're close, and you don't have to worry about feeling guilty later about the calories.
I love that idea. So I'm all for date night. And so you think about sharing a dessert. I never even thought about that. So I really, really like that idea. And plus you don't feel half as guilty for eating a whole dessert.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good, because when you're out with your girlfriends, you share desserts. That's a great idea. Yeah.
You have some energy for later.
Yes. Yes. I'm for it. So I'm all for it. We talk about date night. One of the things that I know you give other options for like date night. That doesn't have to be something that is scheduled all the time. For some people, that may be a challenge because they do have young children, or they may not live in a place where they have the babysitter. They have that community where they trust. So, what are some of the things that we can do in terms of date night that doesn't have to be outside?
Again, something that's creative, staying up late or waking up early, and giving your baby a surprise. That's very creative. You're in the house. The children are hopefully asleep. Something else that's nice, and this is something that you and I were just talking about, Dr. Ross, earlier, is camping. Why don't you put up a tent at night? The kids are asleep. And you have a nice camping trip, just you and your sweetie.
I love that. And Kanisha said that karaoke makes for a great date night. Gina's taking notes for our future boosters. And then Lillian also said she loved Marco Polo, so that's a great idea. And in terms of Kanisha said that they should have ice cream. I love it, love it, love it. So we got 3 things. We got our note. We have date night that's outside of the house or that's inside the house, something creative. We have our post-it note and technology. So what other activities can we do that can bring us closer together that, again, we may not have time, right? We feel like we're on time.
Running errands together. And I get it. We have smaller children. That's our time sometimes we want to go away by ourselves and have that alone time. Even more so why you should think about running errands together. With the luxury of having 2 cars, you're in separate cars a lot. When you're in the car together, you have an opportunity to talk. You have an opportunity to connect. So how are you doing? How are you really doing? You have an opportunity to touch your partner, put your hand on his leg, or put your hand on her head. kind of rub her head. So you have that time, you have that closeness. You can hold hands while you're driving and just really talk. And the kids are in the back. You're not talking about anything explicit, we hope. Maybe later.
Right.
So those are, again, things that you can do to connect by running errands together. Cooking together is also nice. That's something that you can do that you may not do very often. But planning some time just in the kitchen and having a nice time bonding. You can shop.
I love that because then it also cuts down on the cleaning. So the oftentimes is also cleaning, right? So then you have more time with the family, but you have that separate time together in the kitchen doing something to cook with love, and then you're not so exhausted afterwards, and then you have to cook and clean, and then you know, may not always put you in the best mood. So I actually love that idea, cooking together. And Aaron, I think that's a good idea.
Nice.
We're moving right along. What do you guys think? I think that these are really great tips that they're simple, easy, but maybe it's things that we didn't think about.
Right.
So if you have any other comments or questions, definitely let Dr. Martin know as you're moving through this list. What were you saying, Dr. Martin?
No, something else that's really nice. And I get sometimes people are a little squeamish, so that's why I'm hoping that these tips will be a springboard. And people are already commenting on things that they're thinking of that are nice too. So that's good. So another one I have is bathing together or taking a shower together. What's really nice. And I know sometimes maybe we're like, oh, our hair, but that's the spontaneity. That's being adventurous. Just trust it, have fun. Get wet together. No pun intended, but get wet together and just really enjoy each other. And then you also have the time to relax and be calm and quiet. And these are things, again, you can do when the children are sleeping. So those that say, oh my gosh, I can't do it. Again, they're too busy to kiss. We don't have time and we're running around and we're rushing in the morning. I didn't say do it before work. If you can, that's great, I guess. But you can do it at night.
I love it. I love it. These are great tips. And I mean, I feel like, you know, the busiest person can incorporate these easy tips. And I would love to hear, once you ladies do incorporate them, tell me how he responded, you know, or she responded. And like, oh, wow, that small gesture meant so much. And so I think that's amazing. I know Kamisha said, yeah, not a 15 natural. Get wet. She loves it.
I know that's the curly look.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So are there any other tips you have for us?
No, that's it. Just be playful and have fun.
Awesome. Well, how do we reach you? We always want to know how we can get in contact with you if we have any further questions, or if you, again, Dr. Martin is a family and a marriage counselor in Maryland and DC. So if you have any questions, she's a great resource and a great person to partner with as you're thinking about some of these things. So Jamisa has a question. She said, oh, try a new hobby together. She said she recently bought body paint kit and tried it out with her husband. Dr. Martin just talked about body paint before we jumped on the call. Was it right?
Awesome. Yes, that is really fun.
Good job, Jamisa.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Kanithia's here. Yay. Thanks for joining. So Dr. Martin gave us some great, it's okay. She said she's sorry she's late. No worries. We're so happy to have you on the call. Just finding time, making sure we really aren't too busy to kids. That those small things make a difference. Jamisa does want us to remind us that she is a newlywed, but it doesn't matter, right? Those are the things that you still have. Yeah. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Martin. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try to think of some other topics so we can have another 3-part series. But this has been amazing. If you guys have not seen part 1 and part 2, I uploaded it back on my feed. So you definitely should take a look at it so that you get the full picture of how to heal and reconnect with the person that you love. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, Dr. Martin, and to all you
Thank
guys
you.
out there. I love you, and I'm so glad that we're on this collaboration of health and wholeness together.
Great.
Bye.
Bye-bye.